Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you've been well. Today I'm going to make a video that's going to be different than a lot of my other videos. I'm going to try and not talk quite as much. So I have a lot of cool guns, and I'm not really going to necessarily be starting a series, but I'm going to be talking about guns, but not really in-depth reviews, because there's a lot of gun review channels out there. None in particular. I'm not trying to point out anyone in particular. This gun is cleared and unloaded, by the way, if you're curious. But there's a lot of gun reviewers out there that'll just review a new gun every week, and they'll say like, oh, I have 10,000 rounds through this gun and blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying they don't have 10,000 rounds through that gun, but they probably don't have 10,000 rounds through that gun. Just think for yourself on that one. So rather than lie to you about how many rounds I have through a gun, I'm just gonna kind of give an overview, do more of a show and tell, show some features. This will be an opportunity for you to see new slides, new triggers, new frame packages, new guns, different kinds of this and that. And it's gonna really be more of a show and tell. This one will be a little longer than probably hopefully future ones, because I'm doing this little intro to try and explain what's going on. But anyways, I have a lot of relationships with a lot of really cool companies doing cool things with guns. So some guns will be stock, and they'll just be showing you a cool gun that you might not have heard about. Or maybe it's a new hot gun that you really want to hear my thoughts about. Or maybe it's a gun like this that's very customized, that you want to hear about the customizations and the trigger work and how do I feel about the grip texture on that stipple job. Things like that. So I'll be doing a combination of real gun reviews and kind of gun overviews and kind of show and tell stuff. This one's going to be more of a show and tell kind of thing. And yeah, I don't think I really needed to explain that to you, but I just kind of wanted you to know that that's going to be more of the format. So if you guys are asking me questions like, what's the 5,000 round reliability torture test that you've done on that gun? The answer is, I didn't do any on this particular gun, and that's okay with me. Hopefully that's okay with you. So if you're looking for torture tests and something like that, this particular video isn't the one for you. Having said that, let's just go ahead and get into this gun. This is a Polymer 80 build. I'm not going to be telling you how to build anything. I'm not going to be telling you how to put anything together, because YouTube's actually been flagging, deleting, and demonetizing a lot of my gun videos where I even remotely kind of talk about building guns. So I'll try not to do that at all in this video. So if you're trying to report this video, I'm not breaking any terms. Chill out. So this is a Polymer 80. What that is a 80% build pistol that is not an actual firearm, that you get it and you finish it, you drill some holes and all that stuff yourself. You can Google it. I'm not going to be getting into it again, like I said, because I don't want to. This Polymer 80 frame was stippled by my good friend Josh over at Risen Gunworks. I'll probably link to all these companies' social medias, Instagrams down below, because I can't link to gun sites specifically, any sites that sell guns and that kind of stuff. So I'm going to link to their Instagrams because it's totally safe. So you can check out their Instagram, and whatever you do after that, I don't know. Polymer 80. So I finished this myself, but Josh stippled this. So Risen Gunworks, I have my Glock 34 that's stippled by Josh. I love it. Awesome dude. Great work, has a lot of different packages out there that you can choose from, and just it's quality stuff. So he actually stippled the Polymer 80, so you won't get this by default out of the box. Though the default stippling kind of grip texture on the Polymer 80s ain't half bad. What you'll notice here is the rail of the gun has more notches, so it has a little more flexibility for different lights and accessories. The trigger guard is a different shape. The frame is actually different sized and shaped up here, and the grip angle is different. That means this doesn't fit into a standard Glock holster, which is a big bummer. I don't really know why they did that, but maybe there's patent stuff and whatever. In any case, this won't fit into pretty much any of your actual custom fit Glock holsters. If you put a light on it, there may be a little bit more variance there and it might fit something, but by default, this isn't gonna fit your Glock holsters. But let me know down below if you're looking for a holster for this. I make and sell holsters, LLOD.US. I don't make them for this right now because there hasn't been a ton of demand, but comment down below if you'd like me to offer holsters for this setup, and I will definitely make that a priority. Okay, so the frame, Polymer 80, it takes all Glock internals and a Glock slide. That's what's really cool about it. So I have internals. I bought just a Glock internal parts kit for both the slide and the grip, because the slide is actually direct from Southwest Precision. So all pretty much stock internal components except an extended mag release, which is a little sharp. I'll probably kind of grind it down and smooth out the edges. The trigger I really, really like. It is from, and it's really weird, I need to look it up and do a little research. It's from a company called Innovative Gunfighter Solutions, but I think they changed their name to Continual Precision or something like that. I'll link them down below, but I haven't stayed up to date with them. But they sent this trigger out a while back, and I really like it. It's a flat face trigger. It has nice, I'll try and show you here. Nice, crisp break without much over travel, and a short reset. Feels good, breaks clean. I really enjoy this trigger. So I'll link to their social media down below. The grip angle, like I said, is just a little bit different than a standard Glock. Takes standard Glock mags. This is an extended base plate from Shield Arms. Another cool dude over there, and nice solid base plates. I only have them on 19s though. I need to get some 17 models, but they've been working out well for me so far. This one is coated in like a multicam black type Cerakote. Really cool. So now working our way up, we have a slide, which is a Southwest Precision slide. And the texture is really cool. It's this kind of knurling type texture that I just think looks cool. Surprisingly grippy on this. Like, I didn't think it would be this grippy. I was kind of concerned that, well, it looks cool and it looks like it should be grippy, but I bet it's gonna be pretty slick. It's not. Super grippy. This is a nitride coated slide, so you can buy a slide directly from them. They do mill Glock slides, and then they sell blanks as well. So this one is one that you can just buy straight up. You don't have to send it in. Buy it from them direct. Takes all stock Glock internals. I've had no issues with the slide. I think it looks great, functions very well, works. I've put it on another Glock, works with my standard Glocks, fits in standard Glock holsters, no issues. It does have a top plate, so it's milled out for an RMR. So if you want to put an RMR on, you can, obviously. If you don't want to put an RMR on, like I don't have one on this gun, then it has a nice top plate insert that goes in there. These sights here are a set of fiber optic sights from Angry Bear Arms. So fiber optic in the front, very nice sights, and blacked out in the rear. These sights are interesting and unique in that it comes with 3 different front sight posts at varying heights. So if you want to dial in your Glock, if you really prefer to aim it a little lower and have the bullet impact above, or have the bullet impact right on, or have the bullet impact right below, you can swap out the different front sight posts to achieve your desired point of impact, point of aim, so to speak. I put in the medium one, and that one tracks pretty much like most other Glock sights that you would think about. I think that they are gonna, or maybe they already have, suppressor height sights as well as the standard height sights, which are what these ones are. So worth a look for sure. I have these on my 34. Oh yeah, I have the suppressor height sights one on my 34 and like them a lot. Internally, everything in here is stock aside from the barrel. The barrel is from Blacklist Industries. They make a variety of both threaded, this one's threaded as you can see, and non-threaded, really top quality, match quality, I think match grade as well, barrels. You can get them in different colors. This one is just the black. I have a Blacklist Industries barrel as well in the 34 that I'll review coming up, and that one is in gold nitride. So I think that is it for the gun. I wanted to keep this relatively short, but probably still went pretty long. Just kind of wanted to showcase the gun, some features, some cool companies doing cool things, and yeah, give you some ideas maybe for your next build. So I think that about wraps it up. If you have questions, ask them below. I usually go much more detailed than this, and I don't know that I'm good yet at doing kind of a quicker video. And that's really it, guys. Hopefully you liked the format. Hopefully you liked the video. Hopefully you liked everything in this video. And if you did, hit that thumbs up button, get subscribed to the channel. If you're not, I make videos here on guns, gear, stuff, survival, truck stuff, overlanding, camping, all things cool. So if you're into that kind of stuff, get subscribed to the channel. Quick announcements, things are good, Patreon's fun, and YouTube's fun, and Instagram's fun, and it's becoming winter, so I'll do some more snow stuff, and shooting in the snow, and driving in the snow, and whatever. I always like to hear your questions, comments, concerns, your wants for future videos, whether it be gear or topical. I like talking about all kinds of stuff, as you probably know if you've watched any of the videos on my channel. I had an idea, and that was whether I should start a podcast, because some of my videos are more podcast style anyways. I'm just kind of talking by myself, to the camera, to you. But I have some friends and I have some good connections in various industries, and I thought, you know, it might be cool because I enjoy talking and spreading information, really. I would consider myself more of an informational channel than anything else. I enjoy the dissemination of information. As such, a podcast kind of makes sense. So I've asked questions on Instagram and Facebook and Patreon to kind of get some feedback, but I'll ask here in YouTube because YouTube's kind of a main thing. Would you like to see a podcast? And by see, I mean here, listen to a podcast. I don't know how regular it'll be. I don't know the topics it'll be on. It'll just be on anything that doesn't really fit into a video or fit into this channel. So it might be fitness, it might be faith, it might be overlanding. I might just be talking to a cool guy in the gun industry. I might be talking about concealed carry or technology or politics, whatever, probably not politics, whatever I feel like talking about in podcast form. If that's something that you might be interested in, let me know down below. Give me some ideas for topics or people you want me to talk to, or just say I'm in for the podcast. Let me know. Thank you for that. I'm going to wrap this video up because I wanted it to be short and it probably got a little long, but future videos won't be this long on this kind of stuff. All right. Anyway, hope you've been well. Take care.